They can talk about what is strategic thinking and how we go able to practice them na salon. So strategic thinking is the ability to think ahead. See the bigger picture. For me to think ahead. Not like waiting to happen to you now. For me to think waiting gets to happen. When I go through this last night, I was thinking that this is one of the reasons why people want to believe. I know plenty of people know agree with me, but the white, the European, the Americans, the Chinese think how the world get to look like in the next 20 years. And I remember I would listen to somebody we analyze football. He said the difference between African player and that of European player. African player, they make use of the ball where reach their foot. European, they make use of, or whatever continent, they make use of the ball when the ball is on the air. Which hits to them, they don't know waiting for them. So this is clear vision, like waiting to happen in the next 10 years, 15 years. How we want to make the world, and we not depend on like solving problem or talk about waiting make this problem to happen. Is how we will fix things for make this not happen, or what are the bigger picture we feel like we're going to look at for make certain thing not happen. How will we solve the problem? And I've been listening to yesterday. We get is it Nicholas? We talk about identifying the problem. You know the problem. How you therefore solve it within the next 10 years that such thing not will happen again. So strategic thinking, it's important. For make we think strategically. For make we know how things get to happen or waiting get to happen in the next 10 to 15 years or in the long future. So that's waiting we can talk about in the show this morning. If we look at how salon go able to implement Standy, because or how salon go able to practice Standy, and salon people and plenty people on the talk say we think about we today today, not waiting with it tomorrow. So they expect to get two ladies. I think it's the first time for me for interview two ladies. It's the first time. So I think I find this one very much interesting. So they expect to get Miss Shola Taylor-Pearce, we are the head of Secretariat Sierra Leone Association of Commercial Bank, and also Arimah Bangura, we are a lecturer and also entrepreneur and a writer. So now then two people in the with the gets in the studio this morning. We'll be joined in the studio by Miss Shola Taylor-Pearce, and good morning, Miss Shola, and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
I am blessed to have you this morning.
Thank you so much. I'm flattered to be here.
And our next guest, of course, I told us they are lucky for get women at the studio this morning. Women is empowerment. So Arimah Bangura, good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning. It's actually Arimah.
Arimah.
Yes.
Okay, so Arimah Bangura.
Yes, please.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you feeling this morning?
I'm very much pleased to be here, and I'm okay. Thanks for asking.
So I want to ask you back, how you feel this morning? We struggle for talking Creole?
Well, I think we can mix it up, depending, but I tend to mostly pivot to English.
Okay.
Because I talk to my students mostly in English as a lecturer. That's what you're supposed to do.
So waiting, I go while you do for real manage.
Okay.
If you give you like 95% of Creole, then it will be fine.
Oh, well, we go try.
Okay. Shola, we talk about strategic thinking. This is so much important because going through this, it makes you forget the ability for think ahead. And we are in a nation, Sierra Leoneans, we now one kind people we just want for look at everything that happens today. So holistically, let's have a picture of what is strategic thinking.
Thank you very much. I go begin at Creole, then I go change. You actually don't talk the ability to think ahead. Strategic thinking, not to just fine word, not to just buzzword. Na mindset. Na mindset. Strategic thinking na a unique way for solve problems and for plan, where you dey anticipate all the different factors them where might possibly influence your end zone. So let me say that in English. Strategic thinking is actually a mindset. It's a unique method of problem solving and planning that involves looking at situations from different angles and considering the multiple possibilities and preparing for future scenarios. It's like playing a game of chess. Yes. A good chess player anticipates the move of his opponent. He doesn't only think about his next move. No, he looks at the board and anticipates the move of his opponent.
So
yes.
basically, waiting you expect, say, this therefore being in life, like waiting therefore happen in the next 10, 15 years. So that's basically you therefore think about.
Yes. And when you think strategically, then you are not reactive. You do already anticipate
Proactive.
the future, the various scenarios. So you are ahead of the game versus tactical thinking when not just here and now you they think but so you are reacting. So you see that strategic thinkers during the that crisis, the corona, the epidemic, those who had maybe no one ideally thought that it would be that extreme, but those who thought strategically survived it.
Yeah. Especially people we don't think, say, I mean, hygiene is important, cleanliness and all. So when that happens, you know, people don't go ahead.
That's it.
I mean, Arimah, and this is the, I mean, thinking ahead. And within in a country, when we want for think about waiting they happen today, or the plan, like Salona I did to the country, waiting I get today, waiting I eat today. I mean, now so the country on the leg. So how we will change that and have people that are strategic thinker?
Well, I believe that first of all, you need to have a plan. You need to have a plan. You can't eat the seeds that you have to plant tomorrow. You're not going to be able to do that day. And we know say Salona hand to most of they live by. When we get a job, immediately you're being paid. People don't reinvest. People don't evaluate what's going to happen in the future. And just to think, say, okay, let's just have it for now, and that's about it. When a big problem. Because if you look back again from in the next 2 to 3 years, you don't know how the inflation rate is going to be. If you not get proper savings, you not plan for sickness. People are getting older. We have to think about that. When sickness, they tell you, say they come. Even as a young person, you develop high blood pressure, hypertension. It's quite recent. I don't notice that day. So it doesn't tell you it's coming. And you have to see how people can get this myopic mindset. When they explain to you, you know, it's like child level explanation. So you can't even understand what's going on. But if we're able to forecast ahead of time and say, okay, now I'm 27. In the next 2 years, I'll be 3 years, I'll be 30.
Okay.
And you get for members say, okay, I get for Ola, I get for Ton, like Madam Shola. And I get for begin plan
Madam Shola,
for me.
don't agree with you that she's old now.
No, yeah, she's older than I am, basically. So, but then I have to think about going to her age. Not so always I go get that strength there where I get now for reach to the point society day. So I need to now save for think about me old age. What am I going to leave for my kids? What am I going to stay with for retirement? You have to be thinking, forward thinking. If not, you go still there in that place where in make you find out say Boku Sierra Leoneans or Africans in general, they born picking and for me them picking and mend them, which is bad. So I think if we think ahead of time and we begin to pay, whether it's NASIT, whatever investment you're able to do now, you do it now, so your kids don't get to start from scratch.
So let's bring this conversation to the business world. I mean, because this is Madam Shola, this is important. I mean, as a businessman, I mean, how do you go through for think about, because there are a lot of issues. One, that there is a dream, you get a vision, we want for reach the goal, we want for attain, and how do you pass that dream day or that thinking day to people we do work with, so we can realize that this is not the vision of this particular person?
Again, Naleka, you talk no more. That's where it starts. It starts with defining the vision.
Okay. You know what you want.
Articulating the vision. Usayu wangu. Me, I can call her end zone. Where are you heading? What do you want to achieve? So you first define the goal, the vision. I want to increase profitability by 10% or 6%. I want to increase my customer base. You define the vision. And then you must understand all the factors. And that's where the strategic thinking aspect comes in. Looking at the factors that could influence your achieving of the vision. Very important. Finally, you're doing systems thinking. Everything is interconnected and interrelated. You could have the best vision. You could look at the critical factors, but there are external factors that could influence or affect your achievement of the objective. So now treating your vision, understanding, deep comprehension of the factors that could influence your achieving the vision, and then systems thinking.
Okay. So how do we turn that into reality?
That's it. I guess the role as a strategic thinker, and it's not just the responsibility, say, of the MD CEO. In fact, as an MD CEO, I'm looking for a strategic thinker as an employee.
Okay.
An employee.
So you only rest on the responsibility of the CEO.
No,
I mean, you get a team where for probably get a like-minded thoughts.
That's it.
Okay.
We then they think, what are the possible scenarios? Because that's it. It's a very forward-looking approach. So you're being proactive, basically, instead of being reactive. Well, okay, let's take it personally. I've lost my job. So you panic. So the first application, job offering you see, you apply for it. That's tactical thinking. A strategic thinker, yes, you lost the work, but you they sit down, you they ask,
whether you settle for anything.
That's it. Yeah. And you take time and you map out where you want to be. So yes, it may hurt for a little while. So there's delayed gratification. But then, since you know where you want to go vision, you understand the factors that could influence. You realize that if you just take the next job, yes, you'll get a paycheck in a month's time, but in 6 months' time, you're miserable. And you're nowhere closer to your personal goal. So strategic thinking is for everyone. And like I said, if I'm interviewing an employee, a potential employee, I will ask those critical questions to see whether I have a strategic thinker. It's not just about technical skills. Can you think strategically so that we work as a team to achieve our vision?
Bangura, let's talk about reality, because I asked Madam Shola initially, like you have this this vision, like one is, say, you forget like-minded people working with you. I mean, so how you able to make this a reality? I mean, at which you get in mind, how will you bring this into reality?
Okay, so as Madam Shola had already said, you need to find people, first of all, that are aligning with your vision.
So we don't find them people now. So what
when
next?
you find them people then they, and like you rightfully say, you need to define, first of all, what you they go in for. If you the leader don't know what you they go in for, there's going to be a problem. So you find out, say, if we take it down to leadership qualities and control, you find out, say, salon we get leaders and we, yes, they can actually man some projects, but then the people that way they in alignment with them projects here, so not they able for implementing projects here so properly because they don't even know how to. So that brings us down to the maintenance culture within a salon. We always say there's no maintenance culture, but the people they know they think strategically as per waiting for do in the next 5 to 10 years. If the leader not get that capacity there, and instill inside, and though some people and go get them, but you go find people where they undermine them people and they way already get that particular spirit of being forward thinkers, because sometimes people are short-sighted. They just think about now. Road go make. Let's take for example road. The roads are being constructed. It's there. It's good. But after 2 rain season, you see, say the road they begin get pothole. Why is that? How do we fund it? How do we look forward to making sure that it doesn't happen 2-3 times? We make road once and we don't need for patch them again. So do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if there are no people there, first of all, the leader need for be sound in thinking. As Madam Shola said, she would not actually go in to go interview someone and then just say, okay, they're short-sighted and just pick them up like that. You need to forget the vision. Where do you see yourself in the next 5-10 years? If you're not able to give you a clear picture of himself, or okay, this is a project, how do you see it going? If that person didn't give you proper beneficial tools that we get for come and enhance that project, then I don't think you should work with them.
Option can come where we feel like maybe 1 or 2, Madam Shola, we as a strategic thinker, you go on for Sidom. How do we go past that? Because this is, it can happen to we all. I mean, like how you talk about just now, you there out of job, 2-3 work come in front of you. I mean, what do you do?
So that's it. What do? You make a decision.
So how will you make this decision? I mean, waiting for look at. I mean, because these are things, in as much I get for it's mentally, therefore be mentally strong. And how do we pass those things because people are listening, they want for know, they want for learn. So you get opportunity and people are looking for 3 jobs. What are the things you should be looking at or looking for, to put it?
It's a good question. Now I make where we begin. I say strategic thinking is a mindset.
Yeah.
So I will deviate small. So the question then is, how do you develop a mindset that has superior belief systems? How do you develop a mindset that brings you to the point where you are not panicking the minute you lose your job, but you are able to pause and say, let me ask myself what I want to achieve. Okay, so let's make it practical. Say you are so my field. So say you are in the banking world and you are doing what? Okay, say you are the executive director in the bank. So that's high level, and you lose your job, and the next minute you get an interview with a totally unrelated industry. You must ask yourself, is this what I want to do? Do I want to leave the banking industry and now start in, let's say, the entertainment business?
Should we consider status in that decision? Like, okay, I don't attain this height. Like, should I settle for less? Should I settle for higher height? Or because of the present situation, I mean, just manage because I was the executive director. So is it that you want was, okay, look at executive director position, or in certain way, what do you settle for?
When I know the team, and that decision, they na the individual they make up. The individual will determine whether it wants settle, it go settle, or go for bear till it gets waiting it wants. It doesn't necessarily mean that you get an ED position, but let's say strategically you've said to yourself, I want to stay in the banking industry till I retire. So therefore, if you end up getting a job in the entertainment industry, is it in line with your vision? It's an individual thing.
Okay.
And that's why it starts with developing your mind. And that's a whole different topic, one I'm very interested in, how to develop a superior belief system, because that's what distinguishes a strategic thinker from what we call a tactical thinker or an operational thinker. Here and now, tactically, I get for feed me family, so here and now. Or if you had planned ahead, then maybe you have 3 months of savings that can tide you over, and you give yourself a time frame.
You go wait, forget your dream job.
Yes, and although that might be misunderstood, because we can say a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush, but that's why you must look at it holistically. Holistically, and so it's not just one aspect, as in get me dream job, but is this in line with my goals and my vision? Is this taking me to end zone? Strategic thinking is good for just both our personal lives and corporate lives.
Bangura, let's talk about, you're a businesswoman. Look just how you don't be better, a good strategic thinker. How this don't help you so far?
Strategic thinking don't help me in my business. At least, at first I started with just one. Now I've been able to scale into 4 different sectors. So from one, you try for look, okay, where do I see myself in the next 5 years? At least when I started at the age of 20, and now I've been 7 years in business. And from that face painting day, I was not complacent. So you see, that's one thing. First of all, you forget that sense of urgency. Say, I'm not supposed to be comfortable. As Madam Shola say, you should not settle. Not be comfortable. Say, okay, I make small money. Okay, I just sit on there. I started off with face painting. It was just me collecting scraps of 10 Leones. I wasn't okay with that. I sacrificed by working from Dong Model, go up university for 3 months or save up for buying my first electric balloon pump. That's how the Arimah enterprise started.
What was the vision before?
The vision was just plain. I wanted to have an art enterprise. That was the first vision.
Okay.
And in my mind later, because it's a business that my mom did, so I decided to work on it. I wanted to be the best version of my mom. I can always say I'm the sophisticated version of my mom. My mom works with bigger brands, so I am supposed to do the same and even more. So when it started with face painting, we went into events, and later we now sold paintings in and out of Sierra Leone. And now with my business, I've been able to open a library for kids and also teach them how to read, and not only how to read, but teach them how to write as well. And from that particular business, I've now written a book for kids, wherein you go able to sell that book there to picking them. And with time, soon enough, we're about to open an art store where go they supply people both art materials and balloons and all that stuff. So you look at the precision of things, how the hierarchy of time they go, and you look at yourself, the bigger picture. Where do I want to be in the next 5 to 10 years? I want to be a household name where all man, where it comes to arts, when it comes to the event industry, they need to find me. That's exactly what the vision is. So as a business person, you're not supposed to be complacent. You're not supposed to be comfortable because you think you're making money. Anything can happen. You might run at a loss. You might go into some investment where sometimes you know go come out as good as you want. Like last year, I wouldn't lie. I invested into something and it did not actually come out the way I wanted it to. So this year, I strategically think, say, okay, you know what? For the next 6 months, we're going to do this, which included cutting my hair. Because here they take money. Going to do your nails is going to take money. So all it's in a while, say they take boku money in my hand, I cut them off. For the next 6 months, I'm stringently saving for make sure, say, I will cover up for waiting I lost last December. And it's actually working quite well because for the past, 7 days in this month, I don't save substantial. So just imagine if I can save in 7 days, how much in 6 months I go make, and then for just replenish what I lost last year. So that's how I think.
First stage, we get a vision.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Yeah.
This is quite funny why they say this, but Isaiah 4 verse 1 or 6, I can't remember, we talk about that come a time where 1 woman go or 7 women go ask a man for just get your surname. And this is what is happening now. There is this AI female stuff with the ease man the relationship stress. And I was talking to someone and he posted, say, if you look at in a long term, like manage stress. So giving this AI woman the ease book woman stress. So this is something where Therefore, make I'm sorry. You know, make woman they be relationshipless at some point because people think ahead. It might be funny, but this is thing where it's trending now. I mean, it's making huge way. But as you don't get your vision now. I mean, this is what I want to do. I mean, stage by stage after the vision. I mean, having people with like-minded, as you say, and for me, people understand, now get the same thinking. What next, Madam Shola?
Thank you. I'll say this. Life doesn't reward the strongest. It rewards the strategist.
Okay.
You and me probably know people the way get half the resources where we get,
Okay.
but have done double what we have done. What's the difference? Or the one that we all go school, we sometimes will be in the camp first or second or third, and then in the camp maybe sometimes 22nd or 23rd, and then years down the road you'll eventually get there. You wonder,
This was why we
what we become personal life? You know, we become personal life, and you just look at somebody who was 23rd,
Yeah.
and they do so well.
So well, yeah.
Strategy is basically planning, like what Madam Bangura said. Imagine, they say, I go locals. I'll save money. So that is what's next after the plan. Do implementation.
Okay.
That's it. After the plan, once you realize that, once you map out where you want to get to, do it.
Okay.
And remember, you already have your mitigating factors for potential vulnerabilities or threats. Because that's also key. Not just so you map out where you want to get to, but you anticipate potential threats and vulnerabilities, the things that could come your way, and you plan towards that. In finance we call them risk mitigation.
Should this special ability only gets to do with somebody who educated? Okay.
No, it's no, not somebody, not somebody who educate, not somebody go. You get some people their way, so we granny them. We not go school. The best strategists. Some mothers, we not go school one day, but they were able. It's called critical thinking, and that's the issue. And if we lose it, we've lost a lot. Now we're having people who are educated, but they're not
critical
thinking.
thinker. Yeah.
AI, they think for them. That's an issue.
Yeah.
Yes. So no. So short answer is no. It's thinking ahead. Mama say I born 5 pikin. I get for men they all. I realize say this one get this gift. So it steer them in that direction. They're not strategic thinking. I realize say this one he had no come for book. So make a put some technical school. It's strategic thinking. So it's not a function of having a master's or a PhD.
Sure.
The Gen Z world, one for make them fast. Quick. I mean, after university, make it fast, make it happen, big and all. And one for look at critical thinking or strategic thinking, consume time.
Okay. If I get your point correctly, you're trying to say that Gen Zs are basically trying to like get it fast.
Yeah.
Like hustle, hard culture, and
Quick, and make them
money.
quick.
Okay, so for me,
And if you want to be a good strategic thinker, you never get time for yourself. Analyzing things.
well,
Which
yeah,
one?
you have to. And one thing I get to do, and fortunately, I'm a lecturer. So when I get to speak with my students, we have like 300 in a class or something of the sort. When I get to teach them, I don't always tell them, I don't just teach them about what is happening now. You give them further scenarios. First of all, when they're in the university, You don't just think about, oh, now this degree no more they get, and after that it's done. You have to think about something else.
Life after
I was
degree.
in the university. I knew that with my political science degree, maybe I might not have a job. I started my business at second year. And by the time we dey comot na university, I was already in that position where me other company they go look for work, I already get work. So I thought ahead of time before we dey comot. Most of them were like, "But you left Weibo, at least you get something where you dey rub and pound." And most of them till this day, as we speak, don't have a job, and it is very appalling. Now, if you look at the whole space, you don't think about, okay, you have these degrees, fine, it's good, but half of the time, let's understand that most of the time, Salon not even built for Giwi. There's limited opportunities. Let's be honest about it. Even now that I have my MPhil, about to do my PhD, you find out, say, even now, like, there's not much jobs for me out there. If I'm not being strategically think as well, before I do my master's, and go meet the university and say, hey, I would like to be a lecturer because I not see female lecturers in Bokunaya. Now, one game person I've been off. And if I had not thought of it, then probably I'll still sit again with my masters and not get work. So you have to see what is there, how you're able to make sure say you get something right. It's not just the fast way. If you dey file a fast money, it finishes quickly, and you go rather go into something illegal than actually think legally. And for me, I prefer for just stay in that particular space away and know, say, okay, I'm going to do something, it's going to bring up a legacy. What am I leaving behind? So as Gen Zs, yes, the whole the hustle culture is there, but then the need for the thinking that way, where at the end of the day, after college, if I not get work, what can I do? There's business. There are other things you can do. If you sabi plant, you can open saloon. You not even need for go fast. That's an you host. You don't need for go rent shop. If you sabi sew, begin sew na you host. Christmas and they go run after you. Party then they run after you. Do things that you know that would pivot you, and always start small. That's what I believe in.
How do we change this mindset of having it quick and looking at a long-term plan? Madam Shola.
Get rich quick. It's not good. But get rich slow also not good. So we need the middle ground. Need to understand that there's process. There's process. But process doesn't necessarily have to take 30 years. It's a different world. With people then being they build and force O's at 50. I mean, there's no reason why Madam Bangura on this course, why she probably made
and keep that in mind, so we're living in a very competitive world as well.
True.
Should we consider that?
We should.
Sure.
Absolutely. So there's nothing stopping her on this trajectory that she's on. I mean, if by the time she's 40 she has 4 houses, it wouldn't surprise me. But she's gone through process. She's gone through process. So to the younger generation, I'll say, you don't have to do it the way our generation and my parents' generation did it, but do it ethically.
True.
Yes, do it with integrity. That's all we're saying. And it can be done. It can be done. These days, it's you win the battle in the boardroom of your mind. Yes, you do. So you can't, whatever your hands find to do well and do ethically and make it work, and it can. I mean, I truly doff my hat to the young generation who are exploring so much these days and making money out of it. You know, in our parents' days, you had one career and that was it till death. Yeah. That's changed. Yeah. No, that's changed. Today, multiple streams of income is the way to go. Nobody says you must wait till you are 65 to retire. Young people are retiring now at 40, but do it ethically.
So how important is self-meeting? I mean, get meeting with yourself. This is how this important. I put on self because you get a conversation, a discussion with yourself. How important is this?
Totally important. You've been quote scripture, so I'll delve into it. As a man thinketh, so is he.
Yeah.
Not to wait till other person think about you. Somebody, and I say this with all respect, somebody might look at Madam Bangura and say, I don't like your hairstyle.
Yeah.
Buff. I can honestly see her saying buff. I don't care. It's how I feel about it. So you do a self-evaluation. You know where you are going. You're not dependent on the opinions of. By the way, I love it. Let me for that. I do. I really love it. Really. But just to make a point, that's not your mind.
Yeah.
You know, I can always say, there's one thing. If as an employee, there's one thing your employer can never take away from you. If he sack you today, he can say left the laptop, left this. But wait, it can never force you for left the knowledge where you don't gain. Waiting there between them 2 years stay or so. So go for knowledge, develop, train yourself. You have to train yourself to think the way she does. Because if you've always been taught that where you done her for fen walk, she retrained herself.
Yeah.
You can unlearn and what? Relearn. We on generation, they online say you get for day in banking, say you can be in banking but be doing this, but don't shortchange anyone. You see, that's the thing. Because sometimes you get into multiple streams of income and you do none well. That's not good either. I'm sorry. No. Whatever you do, you must do well. But do all you do well. Assess yourself. What are my skills? What are my talents? Where do I want to be? There are seasons in life. There are things that, like she said, there are things that she may not be able to do after 50. There are seasons in life, young people. And there are certain things that are done best, in truth, in certain seasons. Mango get in season where they be. Can you force it to grow in another season? You can, but you go get for use external factors. But the season the way they go easy, way easy for her.
At JSS3, somebody think that my vision is I want to be a journalist, and I want to push through, because journalists, well, I mean, they're the gatekeeper, XYZ, they get your interpretation or definition. And along the line, I just comedian will say, who ask the determined people in the future. And you want for the university, you're in the art stream, you start to the exam, no entry, 2. What do you do? And this is your dream, I want to be a journalist. I mean, what do you do in those situations?
So that's actually a good one, because I have been a victim of that. I always wanted to be a lawyer when I was young, international lawyer, work in The Hague and all of that. But afterwards, like you rightfully say, when my results came out, crazy enough, I had a C4 in English, but then I wasn't taken in law school because we results me pretty good, and all were A's and B's. Now that C4 then I make cannot go down there, and I knew I wanted to go somewhere with merit rather than person go beg for me or person go talk for me and all like that. I want make myself get some for myself. So when I looked at it and I knew I was not supposed to be there or they're not going to take me, I had to look at the next possible option. Okay. Me na art students waiting I like for read. I look at all the other things they way there, and I say, okay, I'll take political science. And I ended up falling in love with political science, because why else would I be doing a Master of Philosophy in it, and now I'm about to do a PhD in it, and I don't want lecturer inside it. And so, like, you should always look for another plan. If plan A no work, find plan B, where you think say you go enjoy. And plus, to come back to you talking about being a journalist, I believe say you don't actually need for study all thing.
I just get example.
No, I'm just telling you as well. You don't need for study all thing for make you go actually for go be there or for go do that thing there. You could walk up to a radio station if you know you're bold, you're eloquent, you talk fine. Like when you speak to people, they listen to you. When you walk into a room, you command the room. You make sure, say, you go pitch UK students, say, I'd love to do this. I don't have a degree in journalism, but where can I fit myself? Even if now producing works, you begin with, or you start from the menial, the lowest of lows. You find out, say, with time, you go up. And if they actually give you the chance, if you're actually given the chance, you prove yourself just once. You just take the lead and you move. For me, I have a lot of audacity where I'm not afraid for ask for what I want. When you enter into a room, if I know that, okay, Madam Shola has the key to where I have to go to, I'm not going to be scared to ask her that, hey, ma'am, this is what I'm doing. This is what you should always be prepared. Okay. Opportunity, they always come when you prepared.
Thank you so much. That's our first call online. We'll go online and listen to this caller gets to say. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, good morning, Epic. This is morning. I call from Lumley.
All right, so morning, go ahead.
First and foremost, I want to say, Arimah, I'm proud of you, and I don't follow you for a very long time. I'm all into the fitness game. But the other thing, back way the more we Sierra Leone, especially with Sierra Leone, they will feel for techniques, and we also they look to waiting people and they talk. If for do another, apart from there's a lot of things that Now that make the Nigerians they always there above we. The Nigerians they whatever opportunity we come. So far. Example to me, I dey work for government, but I don't look say because I dey work for government, I not for the other thing. Because I dey into the entertainment space, I dey promote shows and all thing. I fight for land for DJs, I fight for get sound system because I know say that space they were the people and need anything and you don't see. But some man can just relax. I want to fail that thing for land. You just have to stay in our office somewhere for the work for. So that need the limits there.
Thank you. All right. Yeah. Okay. 079-994-993. Now the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. Or they talk about strategic thinking, how important or how we for practice this. And we country. I mean, calls are coming in thick and fast this morning. Log online again. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Ivan.
Pakonte. Good morning.
Yes. Now Pakonte they call for Ogon. Actually, people and thank you. What then they analyze. What's in the happen? Like me, so while I left school 1977, about 48 years ago to 49, where I begin work. The first month to my boss, now I say like why you don't begin work so? He said it's save. He said like now you not married yet, you not born picking yet. He said they save. From that time they want me boss tell me say lad is save money. As months done so, I put me mama in money, I put me auntie in money, done I give what I get forgive to me, waiting and call. I dey save. Now then they are say I'm married, I born picking. From that, now I begin. From that till I been the save, now they are the take now they put and go in. And then tell them they will begin work. Then tell them they will not work. Let's say about 2 to 3 million people there. That thing they don't gain a mind. As any money where they get, I they save. Any money where they get, pay. But I tell God thank you, they let today. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much. I mean, this is important. I mean, as young man or old man, you forget that dream day at age 30, I won't forget to married. And you don't begin to see how married life therefore look like. I mean, these are all qualities of a strategic thinker. You therefore think care of your wife, therefore take care of your kid, I need the money, begin savings and all. But I mean, you wake up in the morning, you see somebody just grab from well, this is normal now in a salon for begin sending envelope that I can marry you without any planning. Anyways, don't go online. Cannot call online. Hello, good morning.
Howdy morning, for additional the Lion.
The Lion, good morning.
Howdy morning, boss. Sir. Us, they Allah help in this country. You see, one thing, even if the one the way can come from the studios, you know, like where they can come, you go see Nigeria man, you go in land book, you go see other countries and go in land book. But when he they talk, he really not say yes. That layman, that mommy within that kubombo, if you not say yes. You know, not somebody they talk. But we are now, where they talk, let's say, in England, or whatever, how that layman, when not go school, he go already say, if he want for be a somebody, perhaps he shall be talk, then they begin English say. Because now I go see Salomon, they talk by, not different with other countries. You see, the leaders they won't get, you know, they're damn too greedy. Some of we be they do well, other past government them. But this one here now, bruh, we don't have the beggars. We some beggars. What happen? It's not hard work. We do hard work. The carry away, I don't stretch. The entire life, I don't ever work so. So work the way I don't ever do. I don't ever do them. Like we, if Mama Calombra, them they run after the lion. You know, they put food on the table. Imagine the lion, I will put food on the table. Right. So let people not begin. That's why they McDonald's street. If they hear me, they hear me. Where they can have McDonald's cheap for dead, some of food now they pull.
Thank you so much. You don't make your point.
The way they come, where they come, where they claim from the thick, where they come, even the past government, the way they claim that thick, where they pick them, they shake the thick them.
Thank
Let
you.
some come out where the layman go able to pick.
Thank you so very much. You don't make your point. You don't exceed you 1 minute. I think one thing we had all learned recently, get them for yourself. It's very much important. I mean, like what they talk about, so some people they work tirelessly, but then they see anything because of you know get a plan which you want for do. And we look at waiting people and they save, people who do business, waiting they save per day. It's about how they think about their life for being the next 10, 15 years. So we'll go line again. I think we'll get another call again online. Logo, hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ivan.
Commander Chibo, good morning.
Yeah, God help you. They say at times the age is a number. But by the way of doing things, God will give experience.
Amen.
I pay respect to the one that we get a building. Because they really come with education where if you listen attentively, you will know the roadway they pass. For tomorrow you feature. Especially when the young people. Ivan, even the married work your time as the governor they married. You get for ask yourself, why I married this now? Now I get papa, I get mama.
Yeah.
Why they can't married? This woman get papa, I get mama. If God bless me, I the born picking. I think then she also can I table. Then he make official. Ivan, believe me, one everywhere they so you had not put on one side.
Yeah.
But say you had the one side no more. When it's up now, I go the member again because more time on a level. Ivan was a lawyer. I respect two gentlemen there. When they graduate, they come, that's under the former government, and then shake their hand. You know what the man come? He said, Commander Jibu, he had to go land, he go now. But that man, before 2 years, as I tell you so, he get Papa na house now.
Okay.
In fact, he said, you know, for work, he don't get work. So all this is so immortal, man. I go see God determine himself. So I want to tell the people them thank you. Nigeria then they come. You see land booking it like the sources. But we now, my brother, and my brother been telling me the last week. It's Simabu. He come out, they say, yeah, the book. What was in the land is they speak English.
Thank you so very much, Commander Jibo. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. You exceed 1 minute. 079 994 993 and believe say well log online again and get another caller quickly. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Epic.
Good morning.
Lamin Samuel Koyato.
Lamin Samuel, go ahead quickly.
Yeah. The thing where they affect me seriously.
Alright, I'm afraid we missed that call there. 079 994 993. I mean, get a conversation with yourself, important on a daily basis. It's nice. I mean, you look at what you do with the 24 hours a day.
This is Samuel the call.
Alright, Samuel.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm afraid we lost that caller there again. 079 994 993. I mean, that's logo line again. I don't know it's in the happen with the logo line. Hello, good morning.
This is a bumper from St. John.
Alright, bumper, go ahead. Morning.
Yeah. Plenty. But the problem with two words then, I don't know how we will just oppose that for me.
Okay.
We are strategic thinking and critical thinking.
Okay.
Let's not forget, most of the lectures then we guys in the going the area of political angle, they know they can create the enabling environment. Like example, if we get 10 Taylor than I am, whether if you say you go to for go show. And if you not create, if the political angle not create the enabling environment, but let the private sector then come in You know, physically difficult. Like in the area of business, someone want to take money in a bank, but you not get access. But you get the idea, you want to do business. If they access them, they know the day. You know, physically can create problem. Then one of the things we can disturb most of the people, they know they create resource center.
Okay.
They only rely on their work because after retirement, that the problem is there. When you get your own resource center, they complement you, they supplement you. Most people, they say their life can get problem because they only rely on them. Pension, they only so if they create a resource center, it will be very good for you in the future.
Thank you very much. And bigger dreams, limited resources, very much important. So let's go 79-994-993 and logo line again. Hello, good morning.
Hello, this is Samuel.
All right, Samuel.
I think this one I talk about thinking. This guy, the lion. I don't.
So let we know. Samuel. Hello, Samuel. Samuel. Let we talk. Okay, I'm afraid let we pay attention to the topic of discussion. Yeah, it's go 79-994-993. Don't attack anybody. Anybody we call gets rights to your opinion and yeah. So don't attack anybody. Logo line. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Abakar from Fomex.
Bakar from Fomex. Logo, take 1 minute. Yeah.
God bless you, sister. You understand? This system of education we get in salon. Now that because we to the integrity lack in the country, we then job no day. Because of that kind of system, they all rating at the highest job they get. If you not be that kind of politician, we for be minister, or you person be that kind of politician, we did at a higher peak. The education, they for look. So waiting me they see the system where we get now this read and write and explain system now for change. Waiting we forget, let me read and write and implement. What they watch to this political science where they talk about. The ISI, if you're not into politics, you go into journalism. But at the end of the day, then go come back and talk about entrepreneur. So then, what you be the do na college all along, and what you be the do? Well, at the end of the day, the people and we are the business people and we they not turn today. Then they see the like trash, like people and we not sober.
Okay.
But we got up as educational people and if you watch all the side them, now the highest employment around the business. But the one they will educate, they don't expect that area there. Then they see the people and like say they're not sober. Then they see the people and like they're not serious.
Thank
so
you
how
so
many people are able to explain it? What should say and who say them go people and take
Thank you so very much. It's 79-994-993. We'll probably take 2 more calls and let's take 1 more call without really run out of time. Okay, let's see if we make this call. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning, Amza.
Thank you very much, man. It's for program. My brother, I support some of me, brother. Them, I unfortunately I feel like that. My brother, let me someone called drop. I'll be very. One example. Let me last that skills man. Initially pass new road, na workshop. I didn't like the bike. Let me also try the break. Well, remember the fool you. We see the full man. They're Lebanese. But we begin to go school. Now we get certificate to call. If you have business in Itapa, it begin trainer for take over. Now me say some of who tribesmen them don't get name per business. When them die, the team die because them picking not take from them. They just come for education. Yeah, the education is, but by the don't fool you. What you salo DBSU. Now join that race for skills. Salo have book be concentrated from the term 1961 to the end. Na book, but now when they concentrate on skill. Even when they go college, if you go learn for, you go do still marketing.
Okay.
But you know, you go take course you don't learn, you go do political science. You can do how they call up.
Thank you.
We're not going to go for politics. It's not easy, bro.
Thank
you. So now
you.
all Monish people are going to skills and business.
Thank you so very much. Well,
some
people could say in the next 3 to 4 years, politician and they make money. I mean, some people who go read political science they enjoy now because of the very strategic thinkers some 10-15 years back. Politics there for bringing money. So that's it. Bangura, I mean, you don't listen to the callers them. I mean, your take.
So I'd first of all want to address this last person because at this point I feel you are attacking what I studied.
No, I think it was also general.
It was general, but attacking political science itself and another degree for that day. So now, if he was listening to what I was saying, the degree is not a waste. I choose for go work and do something else because, as he said, the job market in Sierra Leone is limited. Yeah. So I strategically thought about my life.
Okay.
I know I'm go sit down, wait for mama and papa, pass me mommy, give me. I grew up in a strict family. My parents, they give me money as much. Even to buy a sanitary pad, you need to ask your mom, or else you will vex. So I wanted financial independence, where nadande all young persons supposed to attain or for fet for. Because Sierra Leone at 21, you are an adult, at least for Salone standard. You are an adult, but I still there with my mama and papa. My papa don't die, but I still there with my mama. I respect my mom. She runs a tight ship, and I'm good with that. 11:30, you should be at home. It's your curfew, even at 27, and I'm okay with that because it don't keep me grounded.
Okay.
So same thing where it can to business and all that. Yes, you can be educated, but if you not back them up with something else, what if that work route not fit you? Me, I not like 9 to 5. Let me don't lie. You can't. You see where you sit on a chair, so you can't get me to sit in a chair like still for like 2 hours. You know they get me. Madam Shola, it would work for her because at least when you see her, she's like, yeah. But me, sorry, I like to be on the field. I like to work with my hands. Even with lectures and all that, you have 3 hours. But in that 3 hours, 2 hours is enough to pass on the message that I need to. I give my assignments and everybody goes back. Because at the end of the day, you find out, say, some people, their attention span very much short. Yeah. And me, my attention span is short. I go give me attention, and by the time you make, I'm thinking about something else. So forget me in that moment. Say you need for them put me together, grab my attention and wait and call. So political science is not useless. So as to wait till they say and wait and call. And if you choose for do something else for upskill or upskill, because you have to think about longevity, scalability, and you also get for look at how you go able for sustain yourself, sustainability.
Important. Thank you. Okay, Madam, shall I listen to the callers there?
Yes. And I want to tell all the callers then thank you for where una call and share una idea on the topic. You know, Nadia don't begin so. Yeah. And like we producer they say, it's time for reflection. So all the caller them, we appreciate the thoughts we uno share. Yeah. Imagine you get new clock, new wall clock. It's fine, it's expensive. But if you hang them and you not put battery, it go work. It not go work. Even though it's a new and expensive clock, without a battery to power it, it will not work. Yeah. Now the same this new year, without a decision and a strategy, this 2026 go FIBA 2025 or past years. You need a decision, you need a strategy, a roadmap for make 2026.
And the sad reality, in as much as you work hard, if you don't have the roadmap, I mean the strategy, how to forget about life, it's fruitless.
Neither.
It's the same thing.
Because decisions decide destinies. Yeah. DDD. The decision the way we take, the strategy where we map out, nine they determine, and destiny simply mean destination. Yeah. So by the end of December 2026, the decision the way we take now, the strategic thinking where we go through, for ask we self, whose side we want go, and make us say this, giving excuses and taking offense would always limit us. Mm-hmm. Giving excuses and taking offense will always limit us.
Okay.
The unit of destiny is time. So I encourage we all, now good time this, before January they done, let we sit down, let we assess we save the business where we get, okay, sometimes we been they expect help from this side, who side again I go.
If the help not come,
if the help not come, waiting I go do. Let us not settle. Let us as Sierra Leoneans, we have it in us. Yeah. We can sit down and think strategically, and all my road different. Some my road na some my road na you own, find your strategy and make it work.
Thank you very much, Madam Shola, for your time for be part of the Epic Morning Show, and also Bangura for your time for be part of the Epic Morning Show. Thank you so much. I've been waiting a land this morning. One, get time for yourself. Yes. Spend time for know yourself. Some people don't actually know themselves. Spend time for know yourself. Get a bigger plan. Get that kind of plan we know say in the next 10, 15 years. Now this are they for do. This person talk about married. As a young man, 18, 20 years, you want to think about married within the next 10 years, and you get for plan for now that this is what I want to do as a businessman. Whether you're there for improving your staff or whatever, it's something you should be thinking now in the next 10 years, because of how this business therefore go. I need 30 staff. If I get 20, I need for add 10 more. So when a situation hits you, you know how to handle the situation in there. Not come as a shock to you, like I was not expecting this. You therefore study the market as a whole. Waiting to happen. Study things around you. So thank you so much. We appreciate Una also for this conversation, and we learn a lot. Quick